For me it was always a big desire to go to Scandinavia. I loved the nature here in the cities with the sea really close, and also for my Christian way it was somehow important because for my conversion the nature played an important role because I could find peace there. So I always searched God in the nature, and the nature I think led me also in some way to God. And so now Christians in every community I tried to connect, like seeing the nature, seeing the landscape in Scandinavia. I was discovering the Christian life here in this country, and these are the two reasons I could connect and why I came to Scandinavia. I've just last autumn during the studies in the evening I came back and I saw a video from EWTN Scandinavia, and then I had the idea, I always wanted to go there, and they're Christian also, so maybe I could just write them and try to go there, and finally it was great and it tried to do it, and I did it, but it went well and I had a really nice week and could see many places, meet many people, and I'm really thankful for it. For me the occasion story was connected to this story which I started to tell about the conversion. That I come from a Catholic family, but there was a moment when I discovered in a new way somehow the faith, and I really decided to live it, and it became living in me also. And it gave me big joy. It gave me such a big joy. It was such a big treasure for my life that I could find that there was growing in me a desire to be a missionary, to give this what I could receive from God also to other people. This was one reason that made me think if I could become a priest and bring this joy in this way to other people. And another reason was the Eucharist, and as I thought in the beginning, always I found peace somehow in the nature, but after I read more and I prayed more, also the Eucharist was a big place of peace for me, and I loved the Eucharistic adoration, being before the true presence of Jesus, who's just there. And I had one experience during a retreat where I found whether I will go into the nature and be there and hide somehow, or I will take this, what brings me peace, and try to give it to the world. And after I had a strong adoration and I just thought, this presence of Jesus, this love that he has, it is big in us to heal all the wrongs and all the sin of the world, and it's able to transform it, and it's a big and joyful message, and this message I want to proclaim and bring him in the sacrament of Eucharist also to people, and give my life somehow from this. I think the best way to think about the future is to live the present moment with God and prepare for things you might think they are coming, but even though entrust yourself to God and to his providence, because he can use good things and he can use bad things to guide the way of each life. And I think he has a plan for everyone. Maybe it's not easy, but it's a good way and a good way to go. And the most important thing is to have this connection to the Lord. And when there is this connection, then it will be able to transform everything, even the difficult things that could come, but from the inside, and give a joy that is much bigger than all exterior things somehow. Buildings there is built in a beautiful way also. We went yesterday with a walk through the old city, and the small streets are really beautiful. And I always love the places where there's water, so I also like see it's coming somewhere in the city and the big many islands that are there. It was one big impression I would take with me. And another one was to go to Holy Mass yesterday at the cathedral today here in this church, and even yesterday there was also this consecration of the whole world, Russia and Ukraine especially, to the Heart of Mary, and it was for me a big moment of hope, and it was nice to be united in these moments with Christians, even when I could not be in my home country, but to be there, and I knew that there was prayed the same way, the same consecration, so the thing have been.
Glada.